Hello again, it's James at Pedal Power. In this video I want to show you guys what to do if you've got a go time computer and your battery's died and you've replaced it. There's a few setup steps that we get asked about, and after you watch this you should be able to handle those no problem. So pretend that screen's blank. It's time to put a battery in. So right at the top of the computer, if I peel that back, I can take the computer off. I'm going to go to a comfortable place to work because it doesn't have to be near the bike to be programmed. So you can take it off if the bike's in the garage. You can go in the living room and do it wherever you're comfortable. So if I put my thumb on the screen and I pull back here, the computer comes out of that rubber housing. I'm going to set that aside, flip the computer over. You can see right here the tab says open. People are pretty familiar with that. That shows up in a lot of places. I'm going to look for something to open that with. A small screwdriver or a pocket knife, which you would think I would already have handy, but I'm not quite that guy. Okay, here's a pocket knife. So just pop that open. There's a battery. It's a 2032. It's a common battery you can get at pretty much any drugstore. The old battery's dead. Recycle it. Get yourself a new battery. Stick it in there. Just lays right in, just like all kinds of devices. Snap that guy. Now, flip it over. Battery's got juice. It says miles per hour. It's the default. So that's the first thing we're going to look at. Back here on the back side, you'll see an all clear and a set. If you make a mistake, you press all clear. Starts over at the beginning. For now, we're going to hope that we don't make a mistake and just press set. So I'll put my tiny screwdriver here. You can use a toothpick, anything toothpick-like, anything that'll press that. And when you press it, it selected miles per hour. Now, if I wanted kilometers an hour for some reason, I would have pressed this button. It would have cycled to kilometers per hour. But I just automatically skipped that because I never set them to kilometers an hour. This is your tire size. So the menu has tire sizes pre-programmed into it. You can select the size of your wheel and tire, 29 by 2.1, 29 by 2.3, and so on. You see this number, this is the actual circumference of the tire in millimeters. So if you wanted to get fancy, you can measure the outside circumference of your tire and program it in there. But let's for now say we're doing a 26 by 1.9, which is a common size. Hit set, moves to the next screen. That's the clock. It wants to know whether you want a 24-hour or a 12-hour clock. A lot of retired military want 24. We kind of default to 12 when we set them up new. So I'm going to select 12. Now it wants to know how far forward or backward of noon it is. For that, I look at my smartphone that's been going off. It's 3:35 currently. So I press set. I got to that screen. Now I press the big button to get to 3. Press set again. Push the button 35 times. 9 times out of 10 when I set one of these up, it's 352. It's somewhere in the 50s because I have to push the button 50 something times, and that's kind of Murphy's Law of it. There we go, 335. Press set again, and you're ready to rock. Now, to reinsert, stick the tab end in, and then stick your finger in the hole right there, get that corner on, either corner, and then pull the other top corner over, and then when you push it, it'll go back in there, and it takes a little bit of finagling to get back into its nice little slot. But this computer is now ready for action. Doesn't need to be paired. It just goes right back on, and you can do a quick test, spin your wheel, and make sure everything's working. And good to go for another year at least for most people. I hope that helps. Until next time, enjoy the ride.